Good morning, this is Kathy from Tune the Temple, and I just want to say it's a beautiful morning and fall is coming, so the nights are cool, which is really comfortable for sleeping. Okay, I want to talk today about failing at something and how do you recover from that in a really positive way. And it's so discouraging when you set your goal and you pursue something and you work hard at it and you feel like it flopped. And I just went through this experience, so I thought I could use my experience to sort of encourage you how to recover and how to move forward and how to find really positive things from something that you failed at. Okay, so here's my story. I have been wanting to go camping for a long time, but I have a CPAP machine. And so finding tent sites with electricity is like nearly impossible in Vermont. Now, we ran into a campground in May and discovered that they had one tent site with power for medical use. And so we booked 3 nights at a Vermont state park, and I was so excited about going on this trip. I have not been in a tent, I don't think, for 39 years. And I haven't done a lot of tent camping in the past, but I've done some when I was younger and a little bit when my kids were younger. So I forgot how much work it is. Oh my gosh. Anyway, my boyfriend and I, we prepared well. We didn't forget anything that we needed. I remember him saying to me, I can't believe we didn't bring a jackknife on a camping trip. And I'm like, well, there's one in the car. I always keep one in the car in the glove box. So we had everything we needed. We were not lacking for anything. However, I really struggled with my mood. And the reason is because I was exhausted. I had like about a week of insomnia. It came back for some reason, and I really struggled with that. And then right before going away on our camping trip, I had 3 gigs: Friday night, Saturday afternoon wedding, and Sunday gig with the band. And those gigs are like 8 hours of investment and setting up equipment. And I was on my own for a couple of them. So I really had to exert quite a bit of physical strength and setup and all that and tear down. And at the wedding, the wind from the lake was unbelievable. And I was trying to set up a canopy and an umbrella, try to protect my keyboard in case it rained. I mean, it was crazy. But anyway, so needless to say, when we went on our camping trip, I was so tired going into it that I found myself really grumpy, and I was really discouraged by that. I felt like this was something I really had looked forward to, but my exhaustion was like off the scale. And I do struggle with fatigue issues, and sometimes it's debilitating. And that was an example of it being debilitating. So what have I done as a result of feeling like we didn't fail as far as did we have plenty of food? Did we have the tent, it rained, it was cold. Did we get wet? No, the tent didn't leak, even though it was the first time we used it. So, I mean, we didn't fail in quote camping. I feel like I failed because I didn't really enjoy myself, and I was grumpy, and I was concerned about my boyfriend, like my mood affecting him and all of that. So what have I done to recover from quote something that felt like I failed at? Well, first of all, I jotted down everything that we could do differently next time. So I got really curious. How can we do this again and have me not be so tired and have me enjoy it more and have us together have a better time? So I jotted down things like don't book a camping trip after a three night gig weekend. Make sure to take time off. Don't arrive late. We arrived a little late. It was like 7 p.m. and we started setting up our tent. So next time we need to arrive like at check-in time and do whatever we can to make sure that happens. All kinds of ideas. And I also then made a complete list of all of our supplies in a Google Doc so we can share it with each other and we can edit it and we can make sure that we have everything we need and not have it be too hard packing, because there's a lot of stuff you have to take when you go tent camping. It's crazy. Anyway. So another thing I want to do is to challenge my mindset ahead of time next time. So anyway, my point is that if you fail at something, I want you to, instead of just like having like negative mood about it, start to get curious. What could you do different? Start to like empathize. Is there some way you can give yourself or other people empathy? I definitely need to give myself empathy because my intentions were good, but I felt like my mood wasn't great. So anyway, what can you do? What can you do? Is there some action that you can take? So think about these things. Can you get curious about how you can make this different next time? Can you get curious about what's the gift in this? What's the gift and opportunity in this? Well, for me, I mean, I'm scrambling. I want to go camping so badly because I want to have a positive experience. Like, I don't even want to wait till next summer. So we're looking at possibly going camping this fall in the Poconos Mountains where it's a little warmer than it would be here in New England. So, what are the things that you can learn from your failing experience, and what can you do differently? And actually write these things down. Write them in a journal, create a Google Doc like I did. Be active in trying to see the good things that have come from it and trying to see what it is that you've learned from it and really look for the gift that's in it. Look for the gift and the opportunity. And so I really learned so much from this experience. And I just want to really encourage you that even if you fail at something, there is something good in it. Look for the gift. Look for the silver lining. Look for just what is positive. Something in there is positive, and then grow from it, and then use what you're learning in your strategies for the next time around. Okay, so I hope our camping experience really encouraged you today to look more positively at something that you, quote, failed at. Okay, this is Kathy at tunethetemple.com.